See friends, this is gravity Davit and this is a fire protected lifeboat. Now the specialty of gravity Davit is the lifeboat can be launched due to its own weight at a constant speed. See, the mechanism is like this is the warping drum and this is the motor and this is the dead man's handle. This is how it looks from bottom. This is the aft portion of a fire protected lifeboat, and when the gravity Davit is coming down, this leg will sit over here. This is the gripes by which the lifeboat is attached to the gravity Davit. See how it is connected to the Davit. This is how the remote control wire is going inside the lifeboat. Now for launching, we have to take SART and EPIRBs and all the necessary equipments inside the lifeboat. Then we have to disconnect the battery charger from this point. See that the remote control wire for operating the dead man's handle should go inside the lifeboat. We have to connect the painter to this hook and the other end should be tied to the ship far forward as possible. Then we have to open this aft gripes. Open this forward gripes. Then we have to take out this pin and push it down so that it will freeze up the gravity Davit arm. This is called the harbor pin. At the other side there is also the harbor pin. Take out this, push this down, and this will unlock the Davit arm. See how the Davit arm is locked. So once we push the lever downside, this will release the Davit arm. We have to take out this pin so that this dead man's handle is released. Now the lifeboat can be launched from the two positions. One is from the local control by operating this lever, and one is from inside the lifeboat when all persons are seated inside the lifeboat. Now when we operate the remote control wire from inside the lifeboat, this wire will come into play and will lift up this dead man's handle. Once it is lifted, the brake is released and the lifeboat is lowered with its own weight. Now we'll talk about starting the engine. First of all, we have to open the fuel valve, check the lube oil level of engine and this clutch. Put the battery switch to either number 1 or number 2. Once the battery is on, check that the lights are glowing and the switch is turned on. Plug by pulling this knob and put it in the forward, this lever. Now keep the switch in heater position so that the engine gets heated up, so it will be easier for a start. Keep it in this position for 15 to 20 seconds and then give the engine kick. Now once the engine has been started, this is the remote control wire which is going inside the lifeboat. We have to pull this so that the dead man's handle will lift up and the gravity Davit will come down. Lifeboat will be launched with its own weight at a constant speed. Now once the lifeboat is in water, what we will do, this is the release handle. Once the lifeboat is in water, we will do the offload release mechanism. We will pull out this pin and pull this lever, so it will unhook the Davit falls. Okay. Now once the lifeboat has been released from the falls, this is the painter release. We will pull this lever and the painter rope will be released. We will engage the propeller. Okay. And now we can move away from the ship, sinking ship. So if there is fire and we want to turn on the fire sprinkler that is outside the lifeboat, this is the clutch, and by this mechanism we engage the pump lever, pump shaft to the engine, and it will suck seawater from downside and it will discharge to outside. As this is a fire protected lifeboat, once if the fire is outside, so this is the mechanism. There are 3 cylinders that are put inside it that will provide temporary air supply so that the lifeboat will be out from danger. Operating these valves will release the air from the cylinders.